Jumping straight into this tutorial, I'm first using a nice hydrating lip balm because I'm going to be putting on a matte liquid lipstick at some point, and then I'm priming my face with the J.One Red Jelly Pack. This stuff is so good, and I love using it in conjunction with the Tatcha the Silk Canvas. These two make the perfect primer for a flawless foundation, and the Tatcha one really blurs out the pores, but the J.One one really just helps stick the foundation to my face. For foundation, I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution foundation, and this is the original one, not the hydrating one. And I really love this foundation a lot. I rediscovered it recently, and it should have gone in my September favorites because I've been using it like crazy, but I completely forgot to include it. And I'm using my Juno & Co. This is not the microfiber sponge, this is the regular sponge, but I love this sponge so much. It really blends out the foundation so flawlessly. And for concealer, I'm using the same Makeup Revolution concealer. This is the original, not the hydrating, and I really like this a lot more. I haven't tried the hydrating one. I really do want to because I have dry skin, but I just love this so much that I don't want to change it up. And yeah, just finishing off my base. Since the eyes aren't going to be anything too crazy, I thought it would be easier to start off with the base and just get that all done, and it just gives you a nice blank canvas to work over, especially because we're going to be drawing the clown stuff pretty soon. And yeah, and I go ahead and set that with the Coty Airspun loose setting powder just to make sure everything stays in place, especially because I'm going to be going in with the clown triangles at some point, and it just helps if everything is set in place. If you have dry skin but are afraid of baking, definitely check out this powder. It's so good. Now I'm going to be going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette. I'm taking that third pink shade in the first row. It's a bright bubblegum type pink, and that's going all over the lid and blending it in the crease. And for this color, I really had to build it up to my liking, the opacity I wanted. I honestly didn't take the shadows too far up because I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Equality Lip Set, and I'm taking first the red shade, which is Red Rum, and I'm creating these little dots in whatever pattern I want. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, and I'm gonna be doing that with the rest of the rainbow colors. So now I'm going in with orange, and I started the red in the center, and now I'm taking the orange on either side of that, so basically doing the rainbow colors in the opposite direction of the red, if that makes sense. So this orange is so nice, by the way. It's called Flamethrower, and then I'm going in with the yellow, which is called Queen Bee, and I really like this yellow as well. Even though it's kind of hard for it to show up on my skin tone, it still looks really nice. So basically these dots are creating a kind of splatter rainbow effect. I really like the way this turned out. And for the green, this is called Equality, and it's an emerald green, and it's so pretty. And again, just doing the same thing going on either direction. I decided that I was going to take the more aqua blue. This is called Breakfast at Tiffany's. Obviously it's very similar to that color, and again doing the same exact thing and going in the opposite direction of the red. And then the last shade I took was I'm Royalty, which is the bright purple, and that's going to be going a little bit lower than what you would expect, I guess, in an eye look, on both in the outer and inner corner. To make the triangles, I'm taking the shade Diva, and I'm first outlining them, and then I actually make the outline a lot thicker because I'm going to be going in with eyeshadow, so I'm not filling it in, and I want this ombre effect. So I first went in with the liquid lipstick, then I went in with a bright pink shadow from the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival palette, or it might have been the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, to be honest. I don't really remember, and I didn't film myself taking the eyeshadow, which is unfortunate. But then I filled in the center with a white shade, and that just made the ombre effect come together, and I just blended out all the harsh lines so it made it more seamless and look really nice and blended. So for contour, I actually took that same bright pink shade I used in the triangles, and I just really blended that out to make a nice harsh contour in the forehead and the cheekbones as well. Then I went ahead and took the same liquid lipstick to make the nose and did the same ombre effect there as well. For highlight, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Kilowatts Style Freestyle Highlighter or something like that. I forgot the name of the palette, but the purple shade is perfect for this look, and I thought it would look really nice. Then I went ahead and decided to contour my nose as well with the same pink shade to add more to the clown effect, I guess, and to make my nose look snatched as well. Now I'm taking the Mehron palette that I have, and it just has a bunch of paints in there, pretty much the rainbow colors, and I started with the red and I just took it down my neck. But first I traced out the line so I could do exactly precisely where the each color would go. I recommend using a white eyeliner anytime you're going to sketch something out on your face, and it's really easy to erase if you mess up, so that's why I recommend doing that. So I basically just took the red first, and then I'm going to do the same thing I did on the eyes and go in with the orange on either side of the red, and then I did the same thing with the yellow, so all the colors go against the red and it just has a nice rainbow effect. I really like the way this turned out. So that first drip that you see there, I think it happened first in the orange. It kind of happened by accident. I wasn't gonna let them drip, to be honest, but then I decided to go with it, and I thought that it looked really unique and nice. And I just kind of like what I did was, because these are water-based paint, I dipped the brush in the paint, put a little bit on the bottom part of the stripe, and then I took more water, like a lot of water, and I just let it drip and let the drip fall wherever it fell. Sometimes the green would bleed into the yellow though, and that was so annoying. I kept having to go over the top of the yellow, and that was like, oh my gosh, it was a struggle. But the last color I did was the purple, and I don't think I had a purple shade. I can't remember what I used. I probably used the Suva Beauty Grape Soda Hydra liner because I don't have a purple paint. So I also took these gems. I got them all from Amazon. I'll try to have them linked below. It's a pack of like a bunch of different colors and a bunch of different sizes of these gems, and I took a pink gem first, and then I went in with the silver one right under that's a little smaller, just to make it look like gradient, I guess, as well. Then I went in with the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in I'm Royalty first, and that's lining my lips, and then I went in with the Diva and I did the ombre effect as well on the lips. And this is just so much easier to achieve if you're using a brush. I just wanted to add an extra something to my hair, so I took this Eva NYC Glitter Spray. It's not a hairspray, it doesn't make your hair hard or anything, and I just finished off the look with these lashes. They will be linked down below, and yeah, this is the final look. This was so much fun to create, and it was actually a lot more simple than it seems. And yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial, then please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!